No, 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 no. We got a weird one today. As you read the title, is this brand new on tablet, the $99 one, useful or usable in the year of 2026? Wow, this is pretty hard. I had to get a knife off screen to cut it a little bit. Because, man, I'm at least trying. Okay, here we go. We got it. Now we got it. So we have the On Mocha tablet, the $99 one, the 7-inch tablet that I'm going to enjoy quite a lot. The new ones are pretty interesting. It has 64 gigabytes of storage, up to 10 hours of battery life. It has Google Gemini. It also, I don't know if I have the IMEI number on here, so I could be exposing my tablet to danger, but it also has 4 gigabytes of RAM. So it's actually pretty done dope, and it has a reading mode, which probably means low power usage or something. The main reason why I got the brown mocha tablet is because it's a different color. The one thing we need in society more of is fancy colors on really different devices. Ooh, this looks nice. It does come with a USB Type-C charger, a SIM eject tool, if I can English, and a forbidden fruit snack. Bum, bum, bum. Nothing else. I do have a USB. It would have been nice to at least get a charging brick. Thank you for trying, at least, Walmart. Here's the packaging. It tells you a little bit about the device, like the internals and whatnot. But let's just open this and see the Mocha device. I was going to do a nice reveal, but it's taking too long. Whoa. This just looks so sick. I might actually start reading more on my devices now. If this is the device to do the reading on, this looks so nice. Let's see if there's power outside of the box. My best guess is no. Wow, there actually is power right outside the box. On, powered by Android. I'm pretty sure I've edited this video so far, and I've been waiting about 15 seconds, and boom, we actually have something different now. Hi there, time to set it up. So I'm connected to the device now. Let's see if it actually works. For whatever reason, whenever I'm upstairs, the tablets don't tend to work too well for whatever reason. Oh, cool. We're not going to copy anything. I am going to be using my main Gmail for this device. This is not for my child. I'm a teenager or an adult. I actually read that wrong. I'm supposed to say I'm an adult or a teenager, but funny enough, I don't care. Okay, I have it up and running now, and why does it have that weird, like, white milky screen? That background is weird. It's a lot more like mocha brown than like silver, but yeah. I'm going to give this a few minutes and see what it actually decides to download. But so far we have KidSpace, Play Store, a bunch of other Google bloatware, and let's see if I get any other games or other bloatware that I do not want. I only said other games because of the instant games right here. And I just have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of stupid random games. I don't know if this has expandable storage. I did not even like try to see if that was the case or not when I bought it. Let's see. I think it does have expandable storage. Most likely up to 1 terabyte, but I have a 32 gigabyte one that I have laying around that I'm going to use. I'm still using an older Android. I think this is Android 13 or 14. Isn't 15 where I have the one that I can like have the Apple interface, but wow, this looks weird. Anyways, the only other app I've noticed thus far is the Walmart app. This is the On tablet, so it makes a lot of sense to see the Walmart app on their own tablet. But let's see what I can download. I was looking at anime games to play, and I see the Blue Archive game. I'm not going to play it, but have you guys been keeping up with your gacha games? Holy crap. The new system for gacha is making everybody angry. Whoa, and why did it crash on me? Wow. I wanted to test this out a lot more, but the battery is running pretty darn low. What was that sound? So anyways, I think this is going to be it for this video. I'm definitely going to be making more content with this because even though it's $99, it's small and it has huge bezels. I, for some reason, really love this device. I hope you enjoyed the video. Psych! We have a few more things to look at before we actually end the video. For starters, let's look at the camera, and I won't lie, I looked at the camera a little bit off screen, and this is a pretty darn bad camera, if you ask me. This uses a whopping 2 megapixel front and rear camera. This is a completely horrible device to make any content on. If you're going to scan documents using one of those apps where you take a picture and it becomes like a document for your device, then I can see using this 2 megapixel camera for that. But if you wanted to make a YouTube channel, I would highly advise you not to do that. This is a test on the 2026 on Surface tablet. So we have the Sword X Staff game we're going to try and launch and see how it is. I'm also going to be trying out maybe a book or two just to see how good this device is with that sort of thing as well. I forgot to download the game, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. I have the download in the background but still play option on, but we'll see. I'm going to have to actually download this game when I do the test video with gaming. Oh, there's a little bit of a lag. This isn't the most powerful device, but that's still a little worrisome if you ask me. This time I downloaded something official from the Google Books store, and it's manga. So let's go. How to read, gotcha. You know, this doesn't look bad. This might actually be my new device for reading manga. And I'm going to actually buy some manga officially. I'm still going to use the you know what stuff, but I will actually support official releases on this device. So that's going to be a fun thing for me to do. Bro, they advertised Seraph of the End Vampire Rain. Yo, I might actually buy this in the physical format as well because I really love this story. So the entire device is not the best device. It's going to be good for a certain subset of people. If you have like the iPad Mini 2, maybe the iPad second or third generation, and you decide to upgrade to this device, you're going to notice some things are going to be different in the aspect of quality, but this is actually a pretty decent device. The other thing I have yet to mention is the pixel density. I believe this is a 720p display. I mean, it's going to be like 1024 by something. This is not a high definition display. You won't be getting anything like 2K or 4K on this device, which is saddening. But I mean, so far, this is a very good device from what we have seen. I hope you like the video. I hope you subscribe if you do enjoy content that is tech related. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please actually leave me anything down in the comment section down below.